So, we're going to talk about Batman. Let's start the show.
Following program contains language and subject matter that you may consider unsuitable for children. Parental discretion is advised.
Greetings, Earthling. His Highness the Jackal.
I'm going to pass the reins to Mr. Jackal, the new king of radio.
I think Jackal's with Dano. I'm not sure, but he'll give it to you good.
The Jackal.
All right, so that feels good. Change your hat. All right, so that feels good. Little change of hat there, guys. Now, the reason I got the hat on, the reason we're going to talk about Batman, it's very simple. There's a lot of rumors going around on the internet surrounding the current production that just wrapped of Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson's The Batman.
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
The rumors are that there's been trouble in the production, and I saw a video from a very good YouTuber, somebody whose work I really enjoy, and possibly he makes the claim that he's the future ruler of Earth, Doomcock. Awesome name. Now, while Doomcock has a great channel, and again, I really, really enjoy what he does, there's some rumors that that are floating out there of this production itself, which I know that could be shut down. See, I actually have friends that are working within the production, and I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get anybody into any trouble. But I will say this, from what I was told within the last few weeks, there is a little bit of truth and a lot of shenanigans, let's put it that way, happening with this production behind the scenes. The small amount of truth is that, they had some issues, last year with the coronavirus, and that stopped production and stuff, and it's actually not as doom and gloom as some people are claiming in some of these rumors. My inside sources, and there's actually more than one working within this production, I have friends in the industry. Again, I'm not mentioning any names, but these two individuals were there from beginning pretty much to all the way to the end of the production when it wrapped. They actually were present the last day of wrapping. And from what I was told, the filming was fine. They had, a great set. It was a little claustrophobic because of the, the nature of the actual shooting. They did a lot of in-set stuff, and they said that it reminded them a lot of Batman '89 because of the way it was shot. And, of course, there is going to be CGI and stuff, but they really dealt with a lot of practical effects in this movie, which is great. And you can kind of get that feel. My understanding was that this had a very Batman '89, Christopher Nolan fused together kind of feel to it. Very noir, gothic style. But they said the production was good. Robert Pattinson was getting rave reviews from the folks that I know in the production. And they said that he was fine, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. There's rumors that have been coming out that the studio saw a cut of the movie and they weren't happy. So reshoots are happening, and Doomcock actually went on record and he was talking about this. Now, let me clear something up for people that are watching. Reshoots happen all the time. And especially when it's a big movie like this, you're going to have reshoots. It's just typical standard stuff. That's normal. There's when they do an initial cut of the movie, director might say, well, there's a shot. They could use, another scene here or another shot there, or an extra 4 seconds of footage that we just didn't get the right shot maybe the lighting wasn't right, or the effect didn't go off exactly when they wanted it. When you shoot, sometimes while you can shoot the movie and it looks great on the dailies, when you're putting the movie together, some shots that look great in dailies don't properly work when putting everything together, and that results in studios having to do some reshoots sometimes. Sometimes it's done because of the actors, and maybe they just didn't get the dialogue correct, maybe their facial expressions weren't right, little things like that. Maybe the director or writers came up with an entire scene that they wanted to add to the movie that, tied things up a little better. So there's always reasons for reshoots. That's why they happen all the time. So for fans that are like starting to get scared, or starting to, spread rumors that there's trouble in the production because there are reshoots, think back, there's been reshoots in almost every big blockbuster movie ever made. It happens. Now, with that said, the casting, issues also. I know a lot of folks are down. Well, not a lot. Well, yeah, there's a lot of folks, but not everybody, obviously, is down on the casting of Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, a.k.a. Batman. I myself personally wasn't thrilled about it, but it's not the end of the world. And when you look at the, several castings now of live action Batman, there's always been a backlash. You have Michael Keaton. There was a backlash when he was cast. Val Kilmer didn't get quite the backlash, but there was still a little bit of negative buzz. I remember in Batman Forever, there was a little bit of negative, talk of getting Val Kilmer. George Clooney got a huge amount of support, which was weird. And then as soon as the movie came out and it was horrible, everybody's like, "Oh, that was terrible, terrible casting." And of course, we all know the history of that movie. And Christian Bale faced with some backlash. Hell, I know everybody can remember what happened with Ben Affleck and all the stuff that he went through.
Hearing Ben Affleck as Batman falls somewhere in between your entire family is dead and I just gave you full-blown AIDS on the bad news scale.
And so far, from what we've been able to see, most of these guys did a good job as Batman, as Bruce Wayne, in their time period, in their, for the generation and what they brought to the character. And you could definitely say that, none of these actors were a problem in the final product of their movies. So with that said, I hold, Robert Pattinson hopefully to the same kind of level, and I hope that he's able to live up to the expectations of a Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and Ben Affleck, and, do something that is, memorable for the character, because I love the character of Batman, and it's one of my favorite superheroes in the world of comics. So I do hope that the movie comes out good. I hope my inside sources are correct in what they told me. I love the fact that they mentioned that it's very noir. It does have that Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan feel, but also with a mix of the Tim Burton 1989 Batman. So that mixture really works for me. I really love that. So I'm happy about that. And, again, don't go off all the rumors that you hear online. A lot of the stuff you're going to hear, obviously, is to get hits and stuff. But there's also a lot of trolling that's happening, from what I've been told. And this is kind of like a side gag that the production started playing when they had a little bit of downtime, and they noticed the backlash. There was trolling being done to you, the fans, by the production crew, and not everybody, but a few of them, started just messing with the fans, and Robert Pattinson was one of them. Some of the stuff that's been put out there, it's actually him just messing with you guys. And Matt Reeves and the other, people in the production are all aware of some of that. and they're all having a good laugh at our expense. So, guys, relax, calm down. It's not the end of the world. The movie is, so from what I'm being told, it's going to be really good. I don't think it's going to get pushed back to 2023. I highly doubt that. 2022 still sounds like it's a legit, shot for it to come out. Now, of course, with the reshoots, we'll see how that goes. We don't know the extensive amount of reshoots you're going to do. So it could be just a few shots. It could be a few months of shots. Either way, if they have wrapped principal photography, whatever the reshoots are, unless it's a major chunk of footage, I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to do it and, edit that stuff within a few months. So I'm not too worried about the overall production. So again, I wouldn't really stress too much about it. But guys, just wait it out. I mean, we got a sample trailer or a teaser trailer, and I liked it. I thought it was good, but it didn't show much. So let's just wait for more footage and stuff before everybody goes crazy. That's a problem with the fans. They all want everything now, and if you don't get exactly what you're looking for, you start typing away all these negative things, and that's what the fandom is so easy to troll, and a lot of these actors are just starting to do it now, just because they can. And with the last year in lockdowns and all this stuff, they've had also time on their hands to mess with us. So don't let them mess with your heads. All right, everybody? With that said, that's all I have for today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Again, please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification so you can get, more videos like this notified to you as soon as I post them. Because that's very important for, the algorithm in YouTube, as everybody knows. There's shenanigans happening. But anyway, folks, till next time, I am Angel Espino the Jackal. This is Inside the Jackal's Head. And we'll talk again soon. Peace.